Good afternoon, Mrs. Peterson. My name is Tyler Reel, and I'm a sales representative for ADP Mobile Solutions. Thank you for talking to me today. I was given your information by Mary Hernandez, and I will be sure to send you all of my information after our call. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Tyler. And yes, Mary's told me a lot about you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Now, Mary tells me that you and your husband are running a new gym in town. I just moved into town with my wife, and we both are looking for a good gym to get in shape.
Yes, my husband and I recently opened our gym called Family Fitness. It has all the top-of-the-line workout equipment, and we also have personal trainers, including myself, and a cafe. So our clients can be able to be pushed to do their best and stay motivated, while staying fueled with healthy snacks and protein shakes.
Wow, that sounds like a great place to get in shape for the summer. I'll definitely have to sign up, and hopefully I can get a personal session or personal training session with you.
Yeah, I would love to, and it's a great place. Both my husband and I are very proud of it. It's also very nice for us to be able to go for a run whenever we want because we're both avid runners.
I'm definitely not an avid runner, but I wish I was. I'll have to sign up for your gym and get motivated by your and your husband's dedication to running. Do you guys run any races?
Yeah, we're always running 5 and 10K races, mostly for charity, and we're really excited about the upcoming Peachtree Road Race, as this is our 10th year running it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that race. How long of a race is it?
It's a 10K, so a little over 6 miles.
Well, maybe I can get in good enough shape at our gym to run it next year.
Yeah, if you stick with it and work with me and our personal trainers, you'll definitely be able to.
Well, as I'm sure Mary told you, I'd like to discuss your company and ask you questions to find out how ADP services can make your life easier. I'd like to find out how your company works and about your current payroll processes. Then I would like to let you know if I think ADP services will be able to satisfy any of your needs. If we both feel like ADP could add value to your business, then we can start talking about what we can do to get you set up with ADP. Does that sound good to you?
Absolutely. I am definitely interested to see how ADP can help me.
Great. Before I get started asking you questions about your business, let me tell you a little bit more about ADP. We're one of the largest companies in the world that offers human resources and payroll solutions. We serve around 570,000 clients, and 400,000 of those are small businesses. Keep in mind that we're not just a big company that has a high client turnover, as we retain our customers on average for 11 years with excellent customer service and a great product. We're also proud of our user-friendly interface and how secure our product is for our customers. I'm a sales rep for ADP's small business division, and my job is to find out all about your company's strengths and, more importantly, weaknesses in order to see which ADP services can help save you time and money. Now let's talk about your company. How big is your company currently, and do you have plans to grow in the future?
We currently have 2 managers and 10 other employees. However, our business is doing better than we expected, so we'll be hiring more employees in the near future. Also, because our first location has done so well, we're looking and opening up more locations in the future. In fact, we hope to turn Family Fitness into a franchise and sell it in some point so we can retire.
Wow, it's great to hear how good the business is doing for you. Now, who's all involved in the buying process?
My husband and I are the only people involved in the purchasing decisions.
Oh, okay. So how is your current payroll process working for you?
To be honest with you, I'm not that tech savvy. So it seems like no matter what off-the-shelf programming, payroll accounting package software that I use, I still struggle to get the payroll done in a timely manner. I've used Peachtree in some previous businesses that I've owned, and I really did not find it user-friendly. So for Family Fitness, I decided to change our software to QuickBooks, but it doesn't seem like it's any better.
Wow. I'm sure that is frustrating, and it seems like it could be time-consuming and take away from other things that you have to do.
Yes, it does. And I spend a lot of time trying to get everything calculated correctly. However, sometimes I make some mistakes, and it has taken me hours to figure out how to correct those mistakes.
Would it be helpful if I could offer you a more user-friendly interface that can make your payroll calculations for you?
Oh, yes. It would allow me to make a lot less mistakes each payroll period.
So if I could offer you a more user-friendly payroll product that makes calculations for you and offers a technical support service that can answer any questions that you have about your payroll, would you be interested?
Absolutely. That would be a big help and can save me a ton of time.
Well, ADP can do that for you. Now tell me about how you're paying your employees currently.
Right now, we're printing out, signing, and handing out checks to our employees when they come to work.
Wow, that seems like it could take a while.
It does. It takes about 2 hours plus tracking everyone down to give them their check.
But being able to use direct deposit for your employees' paychecks help save you time.
Yeah, that would save me a ton of time and let me focus on other aspects of my business.
If I could offer you a service that automatically takes your total payroll liability out of your bank account and direct deposits the exact amount of your employees' pay into their bank accounts each pay period, would you be interested?
Absolutely. I would love not to have to print, sign, and hand out another check again.
Well, as we have established, your company is having a couple of issues with your payroll process that are negatively impacting your business. Now, from what I've gathered, these issues include having a hard time doing payroll with a payroll system that is not so user-friendly, and having a long, inefficient payroll or process for paying your employees. If you had time, I would like to let you know how ADP can help solve these problems for you.
Yes, I would love to hear how ADP can help me.
Fantastic. Well, as we've established, a benefit of ADP is that it will save you a ton of time and stress by giving you the ability to do your payroll on a more user-friendly platform.
Yes, that would be a huge help for me, and I would love to hear more about it.
Well, if you look at the electronic brochure that I sent you before our call, it shows you how easy it is to do your payroll from anywhere with a smartphone or any other mobile device that has an internet connection. You can see from the brochure, ADP neatly breaks up their application into 5 icons: payroll, employees, reports, HR checkup, and HR dictionary. The HR checkup icon gives you an idea of what the best HR practices are for your company. HR dictionary allows you to search for any HR terms that you're not aware of so you can figure out what the term means. The employee icon will allow you to enter in and store important employee HR information. Now, the payroll icon allows you to enter in your payroll from the app. If you select the payroll icon, it'll take you to a payroll section. Then select the regular payroll option for a regular pay week. It will then take you to the pay period section, where you will be able to enter in the start of the pay period, then the end of the pay period. You'll also have to enter in the check date and whether or not you want to use direct deposit, which we'll talk about in a minute. The next section is a summary section that will have all your employees listed out with their regular salary for salary employees or regular hours for hourly employees. If you need to change anything, you can just tap on the employee's name and it'll take you to that payroll entry section so you could edit the employee's hours, wage, or salary. After you've adjusted all of the employee's data, you can then click preview and then calculate. The preview and liability report section will allow you to see what you're paying each of your employees for that pay period, and as well as what your total payroll liability is. If everything looks good, then you can click approve and you're finished with your payroll for that pay period. Now, along with this being a user-friendly interface, you'll also receive training on this ADP Run application before you start using it for your business. You want to make sure that you're completely comfortable with ADP before you start using it. After your training, if you have any questions, you could always call technical support and they will be able to help you with any questions you have. Would you agree that ADP has a very easy and user-friendly interface and that ADP's customer support is very extensive?
Yes, it seems like it's easier than QuickBooks, and it's great to hear that I'll have training and support whenever I need it. Using ADP would probably save me at least a couple of hours each payroll week. It would allow me to focus on growing the business, and I could have more personal training sessions with my clients.
That is a great point. How much extra revenue do you think you could make by being able to train more clients?
I would probably be able to see about 4 more clients every 2 weeks because we pay bi-weekly, and we charge $35 per personal training session.
Wow, that is a potential $140 each payroll week in revenue, an additional $364 annually. Saving the time is nice, but that is a good amount of revenue you're missing on right now. Wouldn't you agree?
I definitely would. I never really thought about how much revenue I could be missing out on. However, I do have a concern about the security of ADP.
Please tell me what your concern about ADP securities are.
Well, if we can access ADP from anywhere, couldn't a hacker get access to our account from anywhere as well?
I understand your concern completely, and it's a concern that anyone should have about their payroll. However, let me assure you that ADP security is top of the line. ADP has a team of network and security engineers that use a multi-layer approach to protect your payroll information in ADP's infrastructure. ADP collaborates with IT experts to ensure that their security is updated and as strong as possible. Also know that your payroll information is not stored on any device or cloud, but is stored on ADP's secured servers to make it nearly impossible for any hackers to access it. Wouldn't you agree that ADP security is very secure?
Yeah, they definitely keep their servers as secure as possible. But how does it protect us against internal threats?
That's a great question. The access to your payroll is password protected. So if your employees have access to your login, they will need that password to get in. Now, if you leave your payroll app open and unattended, it will automatically sign you off due to inactivity. So no one can take your phone and start manipulating data to embezzle money. So as long as you have a good password that no one can guess, you're pretty secure from internal threats. Wouldn't you agree that ADP security is very secure?
Yes, that seems like it's pretty secure. And I don't think any of our employees would do anything like that. However, you never know.
Yeah, I completely agree. You can never be too careful. Now, I know you said you were losing about 2 hours per week by having to print, sign, and hand out checks. But with ADP's direct deposit, you'll be able to eliminate that time-consuming process of writing checks by having employees pay checks direct deposited into their accounts. How many clients do you think you'd be able to see over those 2 hours instead of preparing checks?
I would say I would be able to train another 4 clients.
So potentially be able to make another $140 per payroll week, an additional $3,640 in annual revenue. So basically, this eliminates a menial task that I can tell you don't enjoy doing and frees up time so you could potentially earn thousands of extra dollars. Wouldn't you agree?
I do agree, but I do have a concern about the direct deposit.
Please tell me more about your concern about direct deposit.
I love the idea of direct deposit, but I'm concerned with giving my banking information out to ADP. Not because of security reasons, but in case we make a mistake and more money is drafted out of our account than is necessary to fulfill payroll. If that happened in the past, we could just cancel checks and reissue new ones.
I hear you. It is always concerning to give out your authorization to another company to take money directly out of your bank account. And I know you've made past mistakes in the past with your payroll. However, with ADP, those mistakes should never happen as long as all the data is entered in correctly. Remember that ADP will accurately calculate your payroll and you will not have to make any manual calculations that are prone to error. Even if some mistakes occur, you'll have the ability of catching those mistakes by running a payroll preview report. Now, this report will not just find errors, but it will also give you the ability to see how much your payroll liability is going to be. This means you will know if you need to transfer any money into your payroll account to cover your payroll liability. If everything looks good, then you can approve it, and then ADP will take the money out of your account for the payroll liability and direct deposit it into your employees' accounts. So you are in complete control over what is taken out of your account, and ADP gives you the means to make sure that your payroll liability amount is correct when you approve the payroll. Do you see how you are in complete control of the direct deposit process and how ADP Run gives you the ability to eliminate and correct mistakes?
I do. That explanation eased my concerns about direct deposit. And I think that is something that my business needs.
So now that we've confirmed that you're spending a ton of time and stress trying to process your payroll with a less than user-friendly payroll software, and ADP will save you that time by being able to do the payroll with a much more user-friendly interface. You're also saving this time. This time that you're saving will give you the ability to potentially earn more by doing more personal training sessions with your clients. We also have established that using checks to pay your employees is a long, inefficient process. And by using direct deposit, you will save time and you will also be able to earn more potential revenue by training more clients. So I would say that ADP brings your business a great amount of value by being user-friendly, saving you time and money, and by giving your business the ability to earn more potential revenue. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree with you. ADP would definitely bring more value to our business than our current payroll software. However, how much does ADP Run cost?
Because you pay biweekly and have only one location, ADP would cost your business $1,012.70 annually, along with a one-time $150 implementation fee. Well, now that I've answered your questions and concerns and showed you just some of the benefits that ADP will bring your business, why don't we get you started with ADP so you could start saving time and making more money?
I don't know. I really like what you've shown me about ADP, but I don't think that should make the purchase right now.
Can you please elaborate on what is keeping you from making the purchase of ADP? Because I really think this would add a lot of value to your business.
I would love to have ADP, but the price seems really high. It could cost us a lot more than just using QuickBooks, and we're always trying to eliminate expenses wherever we can.
I understand cutting costs is very important for any business. Remember that ADP will be saving you a ton of time, and you will also be less stressed by using ADP because it has a more user-friendly interface. And you will not have to worry about printing, signing, and handing out checks ever again. This won't just save you time and stress, but it'll also give you the ability to earn an additional $7,280 in revenue annually. It also will only cost you $12.70 annually for ADP. So the benefit of being able to earn more outweighs the cost of ADP by $6,267.30. So you can see that your costs are far outweighed by the benefit ADP brings your company. And I believe that ADP would be a perfect fit for your company.
Wow, I completely agree. It's always difficult to take on more expenses for a business because we're trying to save money. But when the cost will give you the ability to earn that much more revenue, it is a no-brainer.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. So if you're ready to get started, I will send you over a contract for you to look over and sign.
That sounds great.
If it looks good to you, sign it and send it back to me, and I will get started with getting you set up for training and your new payroll process. If you have any questions or are concerned about the contract, please do not hesitate to call or email me at any time.
Sounds great, and thank you, Tyler. I appreciate you giving me all this information, and I think that ADP is really going to help me in our business.
I couldn't agree more with you. And thank you, Ms. Peterson. I know that you are very busy, and I really appreciate you sparing some time for me today. I look forward to working with and working out with you very soon.
You too. Goodbye.
Goodbye.